Yep. True.
Darkness, silence, nothingness.
So why
So
would
they
that
have
want to seek?
condemned their own. They have condemned their own deities
Mm-hmm.
to their fate.
Amongst themselves, yeah. Amongst their past, yeah.
They lived. They existed in eternal nothingness,
Yep.
and so has their deities.
Yep. It's mad.
That's the problem. And all these pagan deities are singular person deities. All of them. Whether they're triads, four ads, five ads, six ads, seven ads, eight ads, doesn't matter. They're all singular person deities. That is the essence of paganism, is that there's one being per God. There's one person, one being per God. There's no such thing as tri-personal in paganism. It does not exist. Y'all got the mic. I talk too much. Go ahead, Christian.
So,
Make yours.
so Rich, let me ask you a question.
Go on, guys. Go on.
So there's a football player, yeah?
Mm.
One football player scores 60 goals in one season.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Let's wait. We got this guy always posted, right? Notice what he said. He said, he said, Christians believe in three. Three what? He's going to say three gods. Why? Because he has the mindset of a pagan.
Yep.
They
Plain and
only
simple.
recognize singular person deities.
Exactly.
So he's imposing his paganistic belief on the one true God of the Christians.
Well said, Chris.
That's why he won't
Gordon.
step up on stage and deal with us.
Well
He
said.
rather just he just rather sit up there and bear false witness in the comment section. He ain't gonna come up here, not talking that
Mm-hmm.
nonsense. You see, and he's exposing the Quran because the Quran doesn't know the nature of God either. It gets it wrong all the time because the Quran is promoting paganism itself. So this guy in the audience, he's telling me that he is a pagan. I don't want to call him that. He's calling himself that.
Yeah.
Three gods, three gods, three gods. Okay, where you get that from? Paganism, paganism, paganism. Yeah, because in paganism, every deity is a singular person deity. All of them. That's all they. That's the only way they know how to think. Like pagans. Go ahead, y'all got it.
Yeah, so what I was saying, if there's a soccer player, football player, and he scores 60 goals in one season, and there's
Mm-hmm.
another one that scores one goal in one season, who is greater?
The 60 goals.
If there's a person who picks up 500 kilograms weight, and there's a person who can't even pick up 10 kilograms weight, who's stronger?
The guy that picks up more weight.
And I'm asking the guy about one person loves 10 people, one person loves nobody. Who's greater? Whose love is
Yep.
great? He can't answer that simple question.
Because he can't answer it because he knows that his argument will be flawed after that. And he knows he would have to agree with our God instead of his because our
Mhm.
God proves that he's greater than his God that he believes in. But he can't agree to that. Even though deep down he knows it's true. The way you broke it down was like proper. You couldn't simplify it anymore. You know? So
And it wasn't even being recorded. I'm gonna have to clip that one, clip
yeah.
that one.
Clip it
It's
man.
being recorded now, but it wasn't being recorded before.
Mm.
Come on, guys.
You did say they're all like this though. They're
Yeah,
all
all
gonna
of
be
them are like
this.
this.
It's a shame.
Taki, how you doing, sir?
Hello.
Are you a Muslim?
Hell no. I was asking, are you a Australian?
No, I'm not Australian.
What are you?
Arabic. I'm an Arab. Can't you see?
Wait, who was
John
talking
17:3.
before?
Why don't you come up here, sir? John 17:3. Stop giving yourself carpal tunnel and come up here, sir.
Wait, you're Arab from where?
No, I'm not an Arab. I was joking with you, brother.
You're a Kiwi or Australian, right?
No.
What are you?
Yeah, King
E
Baldwin.
like The Rock.
John
Rich.
17:3 has
He
been
said, Rich, he said, I'm like The Rock.
He's Samoan?
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you are, bro. I'm confused.
I'm from the country with the greatest football player in the world.
Football.
No, I can't agree to that, but
What
You
football?
can't agree with that, bro.
nah,
Come
I
on.
can't agree with that, man.
Oh, you're
Come on.
British.
No, he's not.
No.
Oh man, this guy's a confusing looking guy. He looks like one of
Confusing
those
looking guy.
rugby
someone in the
rugby
comments
New
very
Zealand guys. He looks like big and strong like them, but then he looks a
check the
bit
comments
Arabic.
quickly. Check the comments quickly. It's there.
Yeah, I saw
Who
it.
knows one? No, not
British.
you. Sir. Nope, the one
Or
above.
Portugal.
There you go.
You don't look Portuguese.
Yeah, because my mother is African.
Oh,
Mm.
I was also. Are you what type of Christian are you?
I'm
Are
a
you
Trinitarian Christian.
Trinitarian, and what? So, what church you're assigned to? What denomination?
The Universal Church
In
of
all
God.
fairness, why are we going off on this tangent? I'm not
The
trying to
Universal Church of God. And what are you? What church are you from?
Oriental Orthodox.
Amazing.
Okay, great. Let's get back on the topic, y'all. What's the topic again?
Okay.
Jesus Christ is what? The Son of God?
No, the topic was very simple. We had a
I'm
Muslim
waiting
come
on
up.
John 17:3 to get up on this stage. And stop
Let me invite
wasting
him.
our time on that text chat.
He's moving like a coward.
Yeah,
King
invite John
Baldwin. You know how they are.
17:3 up here.
You know how they are, though, King Baldwin, man. They move like a coward.
Of
They move
course.
cowardly.
Yeah.
God bless you, Taki, for liking the
Yeah, he
live. God
needs to
bless you
come
guys.
up here. Thank you,
God
Taki.
bless everyone.
Appreciate you, sir.
Yep. God bless Taki.
Yes.
Shakif, God bless you.
I want to see John 17:3
Dark,
up on this
God bless you,
stage.
Dark.
Christian Malik, can you invite him or no? I'm sure you can invite people now.
He ain't coming up here. He's going to sit
God
there and
bless you,
keep blowing
Dark.
up the keyboard. I'm trying to help him get more use out of his phone.
He's insulting. Guys, remove that guy. Look at him insulting us
Oh,
again.
John 17:3 is insulting?
He's
Oh,
insulting.
Muhammad is insulting. Who's insulting, sir? So I
Yeah,
can
John
start blocking.
17:3 is insulting. He's trying to call us.
He's
He is.
insulting,
Let me
guys.
see.
God bless you, Dark. God
Oh, he
bless you,
called
Dark.
us man worshippers. That's an insult. Let me help him out. Bam! Blocked. Beautiful. Next. Who
King
wants to be
Baldwin,
next on the block list?
my live restriction is gone.
Okay, yeah, because I'm blocking all the complainers.
As soon as you see
Always
them,
posted.
you know, as
When are
soon
you
as
gonna
you
come up
see
here,
them,
man?
as soon as you see them spreading hate in the comment section, that's a good time to remove them because they will start hating because they can't come up and have a discussion with you. They will start hating, so they would like report the live and stuff like that.
Yeah. Always posted.
God bless you.
You
God
need to
bless you,
come up here
Dark,
and
for
chat with us, sir.
the follow. Thank you.
Yes, we need to have a conversation. Always posted. You gonna come up here?
Hit the like, brothers. Hit the like. Let's tap the like. Rich King Baldwin, tap the like. Let's get this to like at least 1K. Let me tap it as well. Let's get this at
Okay,
least to
sir.
1K because when we keep on tapping, the more we tap the like, the more people will come up here and stuff like that. I learned this from brother Ahmed X Muslim. I wouldn't have been on TikTok if it wasn't for Ahmed X Muslim.
Ooh. Learned a lot
I
because
was
he
like,
was
brother, but I don't
account
have followers to start live. He's like, buy followers,
suspended.
brother. There you go. We're nearly there. Keep tapping. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. God
Always
bless you. God
post it.
bless
If
you.
you
God
keep
bless you.
heckling and mocking, we're gonna have to reblock you, so.
Bam! It's up to 1K. There you go. Yes, yes. God bless you all. God
There
bless
we
you all.
go.
God bless you, brother. God bless you. Thank you for the follow, man. No, always posted. I never said you was mocking, bro. You just didn't answer my question. And I invited you and you don't want to come up. Mutjaba.
Yes.
Hello, Mutjaba. Always posted. Come up here, man. Always posted is a good guy. He's actually respectful. I
Okay.
just moved him
I
down
didn't,
because I didn't
my
want to get
mistake.
back. Yeah.
Oh, he was up here before.
Yeah, he's the one that I asked, who did Allah love before creation? And then I said,
Oh, that was him.
right, I was trying to show him what greater
Okay, I
love
got
is.
confused.
That's what I was doing. But he wasn't quite understanding it.
I see. And then we have one that's attacking the Bible.
Oh, that
Isn't
wasn't
that
you?
awesome?
Maybe the brother ran away. If it wasn't
That
you.
was Rims. His name was Rims.
Oh, Rims. I'm sorry, always posted. That wasn't you. That wasn't you. My
So
mistake. It was Rims.
we got Mujtaba. Was he up here?
I'm gonna trim that. I'm gonna trim that from my TikTok. That question thing. It's gonna be like a 60-second video where I'm giving him the comparison, and he doesn't want to give in. Like, he's so dishonest that
Yeah.
he doesn't want to give in. To me,
He tried to
it just
call you dishonest as well.
it blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind.
Yes, he was just wiggling and wobbling and squirming and trying to do whatever he
Exactly.
could. He was just making up stuff randomly. It's
Exactly.
amazing. You notice how they love to attack the Bible. Isn't that amazing?
Because it's the word of God. That's why they attack it so much.
Well, here's my point, Rich.
Hmm.
Is attacking the Bible doesn't make Islam true, right?
Of course not.
Maybe it proves that Mormonism is true. How about that? Or maybe Hinduism is true. How about that?
you know when he asked you about is God how if God didn't make creation, how was he all powerful? Because he needed to
Yeah.
make creation to show his power.
Yeah.
Before God done his creation,
Yeah.
before there was anything to create, God
Mhm.
was still all powerful. Do you know why?
Yeah, because he loved. He was.
Because God
He loved the
has
sun.
no, how do I explain this? Because there was nothing else to oppose, or nothing else that coexists with that power.
Mm-hmm.
Just his eternal existence shows that he's all powerful, because there's nothing else to combat that. So God doesn't need creation to be all powerful. That was the
Or loving.
that was the response that you should have gave him. But with us, it's different. Muslims can use that. What I just used, Muslims can use that.
That's what I'm saying. He was.
But
That's
with
what
us,
he was
it's
trying to
different.
do, though.
That's
He was
not my
like,
point.
"Good, Rich, good."
They can say that there was no one else to counteract Allah's power because he was the only one in existence. Fine. But when it comes to love, you need a subject.
That's what I was trying to explain to him.
You
bro.
need a subject when it comes to love, Rich. You need a subject.
I was trying to
Well,
highlight.
see, what he did was,
Mm.
this is what he did to escape the dilemma. He tried to redefine eternity with some artificial definition to escape this dilemma. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to face the fact that his Allah was the God of eternal, never giving love, the God of never receiving love, the God of eternal darkness, God of eternal void, and a God of eternal silence.
Yeah.
He's the God of eternal doing nothing. In other words, Allah is no different
To us.
than the individuals that invented him. You got to remember, all these singular person deities were invented by pagans. Why? Because humans are one being and they're one person. So they create their deities just like them. So when they say, well, Allah, there's no one like, of course there are. Allah is nothing unique about Allah. He's a singular person deity, like the rest of the pagan deities.
Mutjaba, come
There's
up
nothing
here.
unique
Stop
about it.
manifesting in the comment section. You're
Yes,
manifesting.
Mujaba, come on up, sir.
You're manifesting in the comment section. Stop doing that.
Mujtaba.
You're manifesting in the
Allah
comment section. Control yourself.
is a singular person deity, like all the rest of the pagan deities.
Reds. Is that Reds? Reds.
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 Mutjaba. Yes, Reds. Mutjaba, you are there.
No, it's Mujtaba.
Bro, he's
Whatever his name is.
he's obliterating his keyboard, bro. Give your keyboard a rest. Come up here and have a chat with us, bro.
Yeah. Let's have
What
a
did
nice
that keyboard do to you?
Right. Why is he expressing his frustration on the keyboard? It's not my fault Allah comes from paganism.
Come up here, Kale. Come up here, Kale.
All they're doing when they stay on the comment section, they're just trying to get
Well, what they're doing now is they're creating distractions,
exactly, yeah.
like they always do. This is nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they heckle from the background. If you ever watch Bob Builder, when Bob Builder's giving his speeches, all they do is ignore him and heckle him all for the entire hour.
Come up here, sir.
Mujtaba, we're still waiting on you, sir. What's taking you so long?
How you doing, Sammy?
Good evening, guys. How are you?
How you doing, sir? You a Muslim?
Yeah, I've been here before, so you've took me off it, but hopefully we can have a more respectful discussion this time.
Are you a Muslim?
Doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am.
Which do you mean it doesn't matter? I gotta know who
Doesn't
I'm
matter. We're
talking
having
to,
a civilized conversation between brothers in humanity.
brothers in humanity.
Of course we are. We all come from Adam and Eve, don't we?
Really?
Okay, so where is this going?
Really?
Where's this going?
Who said we
Krishna?
come from Adam and Eve?
If you believe in the Abrahamic faith, then
Where
you
did you
believe
get
in
that
Adam
from?
and
That
Eve.
we come from Adam and Eve?
We don't. So you don't believe that, no? And you're
Are
not
you
a
coming?
Christian.
Are you
Are you a
using my
Christian?
Bible again to?
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian. I believe that. I just want to know where you believe that you're a
It's-
Muslim.
No, but I want. Pardon. Ask the question again.
Did you? So, bro, you're mentioning stuff. Where did you get that from? That we come from Adam and Eve? Are you using my
It's in the
Bible?
Bible. It's in the Torah. It's in the Quran.
Go on, show me Eve in the Quran. I'll give you £20 right now.
What?
Show me Adam and Eve in the Quran.
Come on, bro. Adam and Hawa. You know this. You don't know about this. There. Come on.
Show
That's the
me
thing
Adam
about-
and Eve in the Quran.
That's the thing.
I gotta see that too.
Show
That
me
piqued
Adam
my
and Eve in the
interest.
Quran. Okay, he's
I gotta see
going
it
to
too.
Google.
I
Maybe-
gotta see it too.
He's asking Prophet Google.
Okay, peace be upon him.
is asking Prophet Google. Sahih
Yeah,
Christian,
Prophet Google,
God bless you. Thank
peace
you
be
so
upon
much for
him.
the follow. And then after he goes to Google, he's going to be in a state of shock.
We all
I like that one, King Baldwin. And then do you know do you know how he was, Christian Malik? And I was like, how was he, sir? He was in a state of shock.
Surah,
And I'm like,
Surah 235.
so, where is it? Quran
Surah 7, 19, 22.
2.
this
Quran
is
2
why I
what?
love Chris.
235.
This is
Was
why I love Christian Malik. He don't run away, bruv.
235. Let's go.
Christian
Surah
Malik's on this.
Al-Baqarah. We cautioned, O Adam, live with your wife in paradise and eat as freely as you please, but do not approach this tree, or else you will be wrongdoers. Amazing. I see Adam here, and it's written there, Adam. Adam. Now you're 50% there. You nearly got me. Nearly.
Nearly.
Now you need to show me Eve.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Huh?
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. Show me Eve
Yeah,
now. You're
yes.
nearly there.
He got half the equation.
Yeah, you
Get
got
the
half.
other half.
Remember what I said? I said
Half.
Adam and Eve because you said Adam and Eve. I'm like, how'd you get Adam and Eve? You got Adam. Now show me Eve. Are you there?
Here,
Oh, he's in Google.
mentioned as Adam's wife, but Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam tells us her name.
He
What
tells
was
you her
his?
name.
Where?
Where in the
Yeah,
Quran
where
does
did
it say Adam and Eve? Because you said the Quran. Show me in the Quran, bro. What's wrong with you? You just said it's written in the Torah, it's written in the Injil, it's written in the Quran. So show me Adam and Eve in the Quran. Go ahead. The mic is yours.
Good. She's mentioned by name by our Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Is she mentioned?
It's
So
power.
apologize for saying Adam and Eve is in the Quran.
Quran
Retract back your statement.
describes her as being created from a single soul. The Quran does speak about her.
Retract back your
I
statement
just told you the
about
Quran talks
Adam and
about
Eve
Adam.
being in the Quran.
Talks about Adam's wife, yeah? And
Retract back your statement about Adam and Eve being in the Quran. Where's he gone? Prophet Google.
track it back because the Prophet told us about it. I would never retract what the Prophet said. Astaghfirullah al-Adid. Now, let me ask you a
Did the Prophet say that in the Quran?
The Prophet didn't write the Quran.
Is Adam and Eve in the Quran?
Adam's in the Quran and his wife's mentioned in the Quran. Next question.
So show me Eve in the Quran.
Eve is not mentioned by name in the Quran. There you go.
Okay, so there is no Eve in the Quran.
No,
So
the
say
woman, his wife
only
is mentioned.
say Eve
Let me
is not
finish.
mentioned in the
Let me
Quran.
finish. In the Quran, it doesn't tell you exactly how to pray, but the Prophet teaches us how to pray. Yeah. So, like I said, the Quran states that Adam's wife and how she was created from the rib, etc., etc. Okay, and then the Prophet tells us then we learned about the Hadith, the Prophet's sayings and teachings, because we follow the Prophet. Okay.
Could have been Mildred. Could have been anybody. Where in the Quran does it say that the name of Adam's wife is Eve?
You want subjects about where the Quran talks about Adam's wife, yeah?
No, let me
I already
repeat myself.
I already answered the question.
Let me
I already
repeat
answered the
myself because
question.
obviously you weren't paying
Eve by
attention.
name is not mentioned by name in the Quran. Okay, but
Okay, then you answered the question.
and then
You
I
answered the
answered it.
question.
Yes, so
Fine, great.
like I said to you, the Prophet, peace be upon him, tells us what her name is. Okay, the man that brought us the Holy Quran from Allah through Angel Gabriel.
So
Okay,
he mentioned it. He mentioned her name in the hadiths.
yes, of course, plenty of times,
But not in the
Now, can I
Quran.
ask you a question? Was Jesus? Is he the God of Moses, and is he the God of Abraham?
So he doesn't mention it in the Quran then, yeah?
What's that?
No, the Eve's name is not mentioned in the
But
Quran.
she's spoken about in the Quran.
Go to Quran chapter 6 verse 114 and read it out.
Go to Surah Araf 7, 11, 25.
Go to Quran chapter 6 verse
No,
114
go to
and
what
read
I'm
it
trying.
out.
Surah Araf
Right. So my point is in Quran
7,
chapter
11, 25. Surah Araf, she's mentioned there.
so in the Quran chapter 11 verse 1, chapter 6
She's also
114,
mentioned
chapter
2,
16 verse
39.
89, chapter 41
Mentioned plenty of times. You
verse
do
3,
your
it
homework.
says that the Quran is fully detailed and explained.
Pardon? So can you answer quickly? Are you going to be?
So the verses that I gave you, it says that the Quran is fully detailed and
Read the
explained.
verse. Read the verse out. Read the
Okay,
verse
let
out.
me get the verse. Let me get the verse.
Read the verse out.
Let me get the
So
verse.
is Jesus the God of Moses and Adam?
Let me get the verse. We're not talking about Jesus.
No,
my
because
friend.
why
Why are
are
you
you trying to?
changing the topic?
While we're waiting for you to get a verse, we can have a little dialogue.
You're trying to
you
No,
change
because
the
he wants to
topic to something
deflect. He wants
else.
to
Stop
change the
doing the
topic.
shuffle.
Is Jesus your God?
This is the common tactic that they
Is
do
Jesus your God?
all the time.
Is Jesus your
See,
God?
now he wants to change the topic. If you try to
I
change the
just
topic
mentioned.
again, you're
I've
going to have to
given
leave,
you
sir.
3 or 4. Listen, man.
So
If
Quran,
you
well, let me
I've
read
given
it.
you
Let me
3
read
or
it for you.
4
Let me read it
different
for you.
references that
Quran,
talks
I'm
about
reading it for you.
Adam's
I'm reading it
wife.
for you. I'm reading it for you.
Go for it.
Okay. So Quran chapter 6 verse 114, it says, "Shall I seek a judge other than Allah while it
Who's he
is
talking about?
he
Who's talking? Who's it
who
about?
has sent." Why are you talking over the Quran for?
So I want to know who's about. Who's he talking? What are you talking about? What part of the Quran are you talking about? You could be bringing up
Bro, I
any
told you,
context.
Quran chapter 6 verse 114.
What is it about?
Quran
Why is he
chapter
over
6
talking
verse
you?
What is
114. I'm
over
reading
talking
the
you, brother?
verse.
What are they talking about? Are talking about Adam and Eve, yeah?
Why is he over talking you and
Bro,
interrupting
I'm
you, sir?
showing you something, bro.
Is it about
What's
Adam
wrong
and
with
Eve?
you?
Is it about Adam and Eve?
Okay, talk over the Quran. Talk over the Quran and disrespect it. Shall I seek a judge other than Allah, while it is He who has sent down unto you the book, the Quran, explained in detail? Quran chapter 16, verse 89. And we have sent down to thee the book, making clear everything, and as a guidance in mercy, and as good tidings to those who surrender.
Hallelujah.
Quran chapter 41, verse 3. A
Hallelujah.
book whereof the verses are explained in detail, right? But when I ask you questions like Adam and Eve, you need to go to another source because the Quran is not fully explained in detail. The detail of the name of Adam's wife.
No, details there. The wife said she's mentioned and multiple times in the Quran.
She's not mentioned by name
Referred
though.
to as
She's
Adam's
not mentioned
wife.
by name though. You don't
Referred to
know.
as,
You don't know the
I
name.
already answered this question. She's not referred to
You
by
don't
name.
know. Like, for example,
The Quran
go to
also
Surah
tells us. The
111.
Quran also tells us.
Let me read you this surah. Watch
The
this.
Quran also. Can I speak? Can I
Watch
speak?
this. Surah.
Can I speak?
Surah
Can I speak?
111.
Go for it.
Watch this.
I
Let
love
me
listening
read
to
this
the
one for
Quran.
you.
Go for it, brother.
You know,
Love it.
Al-Assad, it says
love it.
here,
I love it.
may
Go
the
on.
hands of Abu Lahab perish,
Yeah.
and he himself perish. Neither his wealth nor worldly gains will benefit him. He will
Do you know who
burn
Abu
in a
Lahab
flaming
was? You
fire,
know who Abu Lahab was?
and
Wait till you.
so will
let me
his
know who
wife,
Abu
the
Lahab was.
carrier of thorny
Christian
kindling,
Malik, why is he over
around her
talking
neck
you again?
with a rope of palm fiber.
Do you know
Who is Abu Lahab and who is his wife?
Abu Lahab? They were his uncles of the Prophet. You know this.
Where
and I
did
know
you
this.
get that from?
Okay, let me talk then. Can I finish? Can I say something? Can I repeat?
Where did you get that
Can I
from?
can I redo the rebuttal, please? Can I rebuff?
It's not rebuffal, it's rebuttal.
Rebuttal or whatever you want to call it. Can I rebuttal?
Go ahead.
So the Quran, at the time of that Quran was out, and the Quran challenges people to try and find faults in his Quran, and it speaks about Abu Lahab. Abu Lahab was still alive at the time. Do you know all he had to do and say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, and the whole Quran would be shattered? Yeah, because he turned Muslim. But Allah knew that he would not turn Muslim, him or his wife. Yeah, but all that man had to do, yeah, is say La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, and the whole Quran, every bit of the Quran will have been void. Carry on.
Are you done?
I've just said carry on.
Right. So the
Do you understand
Quran,
what I just said? Does it
the
make
Quran
sense?
says,
Does it make sense what I just said? Or you
the
gonna
Quran
argue
says
too?
it has
Does it
nothing,
make sense?
it has nothing to do with what
The
my
man's
point
being
is.
told that he's going to hell. Yeah? While he's
Right,
alive.
right,
Yeah?
right.
All he had
Okay,
to do to
okay. You're
rebuttal or
panicking.
rebuffle
You're
or rebuff
panicking.
was say La ilaha illallah,
You're panicking.
and he, let me finish, bro.
You're
All he had to do
panicking,
was
and the
say them
Quran is gonna
words. The
poof. I
truth
heard
hurts,
that.
bro.
I heard
Truth
that. I
hurts.
heard
I know,
that.
brother. Wallah, I know.
I heard that. I heard that. So let's get back to the topic because you're panicking
That is the topic. We're
and you
talking,
went
it's
on a
part of the
tangent.
topic, bro. You mentioned Abu Lahab.
So
He went
I
on a
gave
straight
you
Who mentioned
verses.
Who mentioned Abu Lahab, ladies and
I
gentlemen?
mentioned Abu
Ladies and
Lahab.
gentlemen, who
I
mentioned
gave
Abu
you
Lahab?
Sammy,
verses.
You did.
let him talk, man. Let him talk, man. You're done
I
now. You're
gave
done.
you
I'm done,
verses.
bro. I just mashed him up with that one, brother. All
Or
the man
whatever.
had to do
Go ahead,
was
Christian
convert
Malik,
to
before he
Islam, and he
Okay,
is he
couldn't
going
convert
to
to
let
I
you
want you
talk,
to
Islam,
Christian
relax.
Malik?
just like you.
I want you to relax. You've already been seasoned, and now I'm cooking you on both sides of
Go
the
on,
pan.
bro.
Relax.
You believe in
Yeah,
a
he's
God that
being
comes out
cooked
of a
right
woman's
now.
You're
private
changing
parts.
topic now.
You
You're
believe in a
scared.
God that comes out of a woman's private parts.
Right, right.
Yeah?
So what he's doing now, Rich, this
You
is what they're
got you
doing.
got one
They
more
do the
insult, sir.
Muslim shuffle. They panic.
Go on
They
then.
start over talking. They start having a panic attack, and then they start insulting because they want to get removed just to run away.
I'm here. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah,
You're
but
not
see,
going anywhere.
I
So I gave you these verses.
just
I
give
gave you these
me, just
verses.
tell me
Lovely
when I can
verses. Thank
remove
you
them.
very much.
I gave
And
you
I
these
agree with
verses.
every single bit of it.
Right. I gave you these verses that say that the Quran is fully explained in detail.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you find everything within this book that you need to find out about the verses in the book.
Basics. And then it tells
So when you go to Quran chapter,
it also
Quran,
tells us
I'm
to
still
follow
talking.
the
I'm still
prophet.
talking. Then you
Follow
can
your
go.
prophet. It also tells us before you start
He's
You're
over
reading the
talking
panicking.
you.
before
Let
you
me
start
know when
reading
we
the
get rid of
Quran,
him, sir.
in the
You're
Quran it tells
panicking.
us to follow
Stop
your
panicking, Sammy.
prophets.
Stop panicking,
You're
bro.
panicking.
Let me
Relax.
know when I can get rid of
Relax.
him.
Take a juice break. Look, now he's gone to Google. This is crazy. So when we go to Quran,
But Christian Miller, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you
yeah,
a quick question before you go?
let me just make this clear quickly so we
Yeah, go
can.
and make your point, sir. Go and make your
So Quran chapter 11 verse 1, it says a book whose verses are set clear, right? Quran chapter so the Quran is stating that it's a clear scripture. It's very clear. Every verse is
Right.
clear,
Sure.
right? And
Yeah.
then the book is fully and clearly explains everything within the book. So in Quran chapter
That's
6 verse
correct.
114,
132.
it says
331, 32. Read that.
one second, I'm still talking. Relax. Remember,
Answer the question.
you have
Jesus,
remember
where
you
does
have the
Jesus
hack,
say,
right?
Where does Jesus say, follow me or I am God in the Bible?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
With his own words, not Matthew,
We'll
Luke,
get
and John,
we'll
who
get
comes
to
200
that.
years
He's
after.
still
We'll get to
distracting,
that.
deflecting. This is just a
All right,
tactics
that's
they
it. How
use.
many times you got to subject? Move on.
We'll get to that.
Move
Stop
on.
So
all
Quran
Eve's not
chapter
mentioned.
distract.
6.
Eve by name is
Stop
not
the
mentioned in the
deflecting,
Quran.
man.
That she is
Stop it.
mentioned as
Can
Adam's
you
wife.
can
The
you be
Prophet
still
tells us
while I
her name.
barbecue you?
Okay, man, move on.
Can you stop moving while I barbecue you, please? Okay. So Quran chapter 6, verse
I'm loving listening to
114,
the
it
Quran. Go
says,
for it.
it is he who sent down to you the Quran, and then it says that the Quran is explained in detail. Quran chapter 16, verse 89,
Thank you,
it
thank you very
says that
much. Carry on, sorry.
Quran chapter 16, verse 89 says, we have sent down to you the book, making clear everything, right? Quran 41, verse 3, it says that the book whereof the verses are
Absolutely.
explained in detail, right? And
Can I talk now?
and when we go into and when I ask you simple questions about Eve in the Quran,
I answered your
you
question.
have to go out of the Quran to find Eve and get information.
No, because
When I
Adam's wife,
ask you about, I'm
is
still talking,
mentioned.
I'm still
Adam's
talking, I'm
wife
still
is
talking, I'm still
mentioned.
talking. When
Go
I
on.
ask you about Abu Lahab, and I'm like, who is Abu Lahab? Who is this guy? You have to go get the details out
I
of the
didn't. I
Quran.
knew about that.
But the Quran says it's fully detailed and explained.
Yeah.
The verses are fully detailed and explained.
Okay.
If I say to
now,
you,
please? Can I talk now, please?
if I
Please,
say
may
to
I
you,
talk?
this
Please,
card,
may I talk?
this card is fully detailed and explained with all my information.
Please, may I
And
talk?
then
Please, may I
it's
talk?
got all my information. And then when you look at this card, you're like, his
Okay,
name
I get you. I
is.
get you. Can I please, may I talk?
Go
Please,
ahead.
may I talk? In 1400 years since the Quran, sir, has been made available to humanity, there has been many theologians, scientists, doctors, people, I'm sorry to say, no disrespect, who are so much cleverer than you, have so much more knowledge than you. Yeah, know every word in the Quran, know every word in the Bible. They were Islamophobes. They hated Islam. Don't you think all these thousands of scientists and great minds that hate, like Einstein, like Darwin.
Christian.
Let me finish. Don't you think these people?
Einstein was a Christian.
He was a Jew. Let me
He was a
finish.
Christian.
Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question. Don't you think all these men of knowledge, who, sorry, no disrespect to you, you have got not even a minute compared to their knowledge, your knowledge. Don't you think these men have not tried to find faults in the Quran, especially the scientific faults in the Quran? All these people have tried to find faults in the Quran, and not one of them have found faults in the Quran. And you know what? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye-bye.
You see?
Okay.
That's how he
You
runs
see?
away.
This is how
Now,
you cook a Muslim,
can-
both
Funny.
sides. And look,
yeah,
they're
can
celebrating.
I
They're
ask-
like,
can-
Sammy, very well said.
but Christian Miller, Christian Miller,
Hilarious.
do you realize scholars have been showing errors in the Quran for centuries? They just choose to ignore it.
hmm
Errors in the Quran is not new to scholars. They've been exposing it for centuries. But what happens is, like this guy, you brought up this guy in the Quran. You know, I don't speak Arabic. He has to go outside of the Quran to get the information on this guy that the Quran is not giving him. And then he wants to argue like he's won something. No, you ain't won nothing. You're just proving Christian Malik's point. You're actually helping him with his points. Every time he mentions something, you got to go outside of the Quran to explain it. You can't use the Quran to explain. You got to go outside of the Quran. This is what I find strange about these people, you know, and about all these scholars and science. Yeah, they've been punching holes in the Quran for centuries. But, you know, when you got a group of people that's in extreme denial, like this guy is, well, what do you expect? Like you said, John of Damascus and many scholars and academia completely rejects Islam as historically reliable. They do. The archaeological evidence is against Islam. They can't find any evidence historically for the claims of Islam. I don't know what the guy, he just gave this grandiose speech of baseless claims again. But again, all his claims can be tested. And again, he fails the test, as always. You know, to be honest with you, Christian Malik, I originally had no problem with Islam making historically true claims. What shocked me was I couldn't find any historical evidence for any of these claims this religion was making.
I think we got another one.
Okay.
Are you a Muslim?
Yo,
Hello, brother. Are you a Muslim?
I'm not your brother.
Okay, you're a Muslim then.
Yeah, obviously, and I'm not your brother. Anyway,
Okay then.
so
Okay,
Sammy cooked you that badly that he left you burned.
okay then. Okay
If
then.
you look in the mirror, you burn, bro. You
Okay.
burn.
So
Do you want to have a
you just up
discussion?
here to
Burn, bro. I can
manifest.
discuss with you, motherfucker. Let's do it.
Oh no, you can't do that now.
Where
You
did he
got to
go?
go bye-bye. I blocked him. He can't cuss like that. This is how you get in trouble with TikTok. All this swearing, cussing,
Yeah.
manifesting. He said, "Oh, he cooked you. Cooked you how?" They just make these outrageous, baseless claims.
Well,
Christian Malik
it's being
said
recorded and it's going to
you
be
have
out on
to go.
social media.
Yeah,
I'm going to
Christian
use it for
Malik said
content.
you got to go. I know we are. Christian Malik says you got to go outside of the Quran to explain what the Quran is talking about. And that's exactly what the guy was doing. So how is he cooking Christian Malik? He's proving Christian Malik's point. So what does this guy do? He's up on stage saying all this baseless nonsense, and he's not paying attention to anybody. And then he starts swearing. He starts using profanity.
Hmm
But he just gets blocked for that.
Yeah, the
It's just
reason
plain and simple.
why he was using profanity is because he just wanted to go anyway.
Yeah.
He
And
didn't
he
want to have a
and I'm
discussion.
gonna
He
give him
wanted
what
to
he
go.
wants. Yeah, and I wanted to give him what he wanted. He wanted to go, so he left. So I made sure he left. You can't come
Exactly.
up here jeopardizing our live stream. They're here to jeopardize us. You see, they're here to try to find a way to shut you down. And the longer we give these people attention to be this negative, the greater the chance we'll get shut down. So I
Yeah.
just nip it in the bud. I say, if you can't come up here and be respectable, you got to go, man. You can't come up here cussing and swearing, using profanity
hmm
on this stage. You can't do that on TikTok,
hmm
not in our live room.
hmm So let's review this.
So let's see here.
Let's review this. I asked him. I showed him these verses in the Quran where it says that the verses within the Quran, the material within there, is explained in extreme detail, right?
Yes.
So everything that's in the Quran is fully detailed and explained, everything, right? But
You
when I
shouldn't have to
ask
go
him
outside of the
questions like
Quran.
Adam and Eve, which he failed in the beginning, he thought that Adam and Eve, I said, where's Adam and Eve mentioned? He said Adam and Eve is mentioned in the Quran. He kept on going to Google, which shows weakness. You should already know that Mary is the only woman mentioned in the Quran. Everybody knows this. But he thought that the name Eve was there. My point is,
He assumed it.
information like names or who people are, the Quran is very vague, even though it says it's fully detailed and explained. If I if I say I'm going to explain something to you and I'm very vague, I'm not explaining it to you in detail. If the Quran never had these verses that they're saying that, oh, it's fully detailed and explained, every verse is clear, you will understand everything. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. You need the hadith.
Right.
Because with the Quran, even though the Quran says it's fully detailed, explaining everything, there's no details about Muhammad in the Quran. That Adam's
No.
wife, we don't know. But Muslims say, we come from Adam and Eve. Where did they get that from? books outside of the Quran. Why? Because the Quran is not fully detailed and explained. This is my whole point. This is my whole point. And I said to the guy, I'm stand still, I'm marinating you, and I'm going to cook you on both sides of the pan. Not just one, the back part and the front part of the pan, and you got finished. Let me up. No swearing. Let me up. Let me up. You've already tried that. He's spamming the chat. Report this guy, King Baldwin. Click on his picture.
What's his name?
JKD. Report him. Report him, bro. What does it say? What does
Okay.
it say? Report. Go to report. Click on
Got it.
report.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Is he
click
doing
on
hate
spam.
speech?
Click on spam.
Oh, spam.
Right?
Got it.
And then write keeps spamming. Let me up. Submit. Submitted. I done it.
You did?
Yeah, I done it. So you click on his picture, you keep your finger there,
Mm-hmm.
and then it opens it up, and then it says block account, whatever. Click on the report. And when you click on report, it
Mm-hmm.
opens, you scroll down, it says spam.
Right.
Can't be coming on a chat spamming. You're not trustworthy. You're not trustworthy.
And I blocked him too. He's been blocked.
So you keep on mentioning about Eve, yeah? That's not mentioned in the Quran, okay? The Quran
Is the Quran
Quran is
fully
not,
detailed?
The Quran is not the
Is the
historical.
Quran
The Quran is not a
listen,
historical book.
listen.
Let me
Is the
fi-
Quran fully
let me
detailed
just
and
let me just
explained
finish. The
everything?
Quran is not a historical book. It's a book of signs. Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you.
But the Quran says it's fully
Focus on
detailed
the
and explained in
scientific.
everything, and the
Focus on the
Quran is a historical
focus on the
book
scientific
because the
facts.
Quran talks about Moses in history,
Yeah.
Adam, Abraham,
Yeah.
Isaac, Ishmael, talks
Yeah.
about all of them in
Yeah.
history. Do you know one thing that the Quran doesn't
Including
mention?
So
Israel.
focus on the scientific facts.
Israel. Do you know one
Okay?
thing that the Quran doesn't mention? Palestine. Palestine. That's one thing that the Quran doesn't mention.
Stop trying
Palestine. Yeah, that guy, he already got cooked, King Baldwin. He's saying that the Quran is only a book of signs. It's not a book of, it don't talk
Where?
about history
What?
ever.
Can I
There's
ask you a
no
question, Christian Malik?
Quran doesn't talk about the past. Can you believe that, King Baldwin? The Quran doesn't talk about
But
the
Christian
past.
Malik, where
Yeah,
in the Quran does it say it's only a book of signs?
it doesn't say that it's only a book of signs.
So why is he saying it if the Quran doesn't say it?
Oh, because he's silly. The Quran is a book of scientifical blunders.
Yeah, scientists have seen these blunders. Like, the earth was created before the heavens, all this kind of stuff. But my point is that all he did was prove our points. He kept going outside of the Quran
She's
to try to
mentioned,
understand what the Quran
she's
was saying.
mentioned plenty of times in the Quran as Adam's wife. Okay? Plenty of times.
What was according to science? According to
Like I
science,
said to you, she was his wife.
according to science, what was
You spoke
created
about
first?
Moses.
The
That's a
universe or the earth?
That's a different fact. Pardon?
According to science, what existed first? The
So how come you
universe or the
cannot
earth?
find one fault in the scientific facts in the Quran? Not one
According
fault.
to science,
You can't answer that question, innit? Like I said
according to
before,
science, this is the last time I'm going to ask this question.
many more cleverer people
According
than you,
to science,
historical people, scientists, doctors, many
according to
historical people that
science,
were
what was created
Islamophobics
first? The
cannot
universe or
find a
the earth?
fault in the Quran. How does a man know there is a boundary
This is the last
between?
time I'm going to ask you the
Say
question.
that again. Ask the question.
And if you don't answer, I'm going to
Ask the
remove
question.
you.
Ask the question.
What, according to science, because you Muslims love science, according to science, what existed first? The universe or the earth?
The universe is the earth. What are you talking about?
The universe, the expanded
get rid of
You
universe
know,
or the
the
earth?
Quran talks about the universe
Yeah,
expanding.
go ahead
And
and
they
get
only
rid of
found out
him.
about it's expanding in the
Get
80s.
rid of him, sir.
What
Get
is
rid of him.
older? What is older? The universe or the earth?
I'll say the universe.
You say the universe is older.
I'll say the universe if you're talking about.
Go to Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 29, and read it
Okay,
out
if
for us, and
it
answer with
contradicts
your
me, if it says otherwise, I believe it. So
mouth. Go to
what's the
Surah
point?
Al-Baqarah.
So why can't you find one fault in the Quranic
I'm
scientific?
showing you a fault right now. It's
What's that?
silly.
Go on
We
then.
all know that the universe is older than the earth.
Is it? Did you know that? Did you know the Prophet talked about the earth
Say it now. Say it
rotating?
now so I can clip it.
Did you know that?
Say it now. No, no,
The
no, no,
Quran
no.
states that the
Say
sun.
it now so I
The
can clip
Quran
it.
states that the sun rotates, and it was only acknowledged.
No, the
and
Quran says that the earth was flat. Let's get back to the original
it
topic.
rotates around the sun.
The
and
Quran
sun
says that the earth
also
is
rotates,
flat like a
and the sun
mattress.
also rotates. And they
The
only
Quran
found
says that
out
the earth is
they
flat
only
like a
fo-
mattress, you flat
even
earther.
scientists
Is
couldn't
he gonna
believe.
get back to your
Scientists
question,
thought it was
Get
a
back to
fault.
my question.
Scientists thought it
Get
was a fault in the Quran when it
He's
said
interesting.
when the
deflecting.
Quran
He
states
keeps
that
You're
the
deflecting. He's
panicking
sun,
not
now.
when the
answering nothing.
You're
sun, when the
panicking.
Quran states that the
You're
sun.
panicking.
Let me finish because you're not letting me
You're
talk.
panicking.
You're not
You're
letting me talk,
panicking.
bro. You're not letting me talk.
Because you're not
You're
answering
You're not
nothing,
letting me
panicking.
sir.
talk. The Quran states that the sun revolves as well. Okay? And
What is
this
it gonna
was,
do with the
let me
question?
finish. Let me
He's
finish.
not
You're
answering you at all.
panicking.
No,
Let me
we're not gonna
finish.
let you.
Let me finish.
We're not gonna
You're
keep
messing with the
allowing you
wrong
to
one
You're
tonight,
deflect
bro.
like
panicking.
this.
Let me
You're messing
ask
with
you
the
this
wrong one
question
tonight, bro.
before you panic.
You're messing with the wrong one tonight, bro. Yeah? Let me tell you this
Okay,
now.
okay, well done.
The sun,
Over
it's
talking,
mentioned. Let me
and
finish.
having a panic attack, it doesn't show that you're right. My mic is
Right.
louder than yours.
So you're
So
gonna
if
let me
I'm
talk?
talking, people will only hear me
So
anyway.
what
They
does the
won't hear
Quran say about the
you.
universe and the
They
earth?
won't hear you.
What's the universe
So
and the earth?
what
Go
I'm
on.
saying now, let me ask you the question.
Go for it.
What is older, the universe or the earth?
Whatever the Quran states.
The Quran states that the earth is older than the
That's
universe.
what the Quran states. That's what I believe in.
So say it, say
Okay, so
it, say
science
it,
goes.
Where in the Quran does it say
say
it?
it,
Where's your
Say it.
source?
No,
say
wait a
it.
minute.
Show me
Wait a
your
minute.
source. Show
What
me
did
your
he just
source.
admit to?
Show me your
I
source,
What
told
did
bro.
you,
he just admit
Quran,
to? You're
Surah
supposed to know
Al-Baqarah, ayah
this.
29.
And what does it say? Read it.
It says Allah
You read
created
it,
the
sir.
earth and then he created the seven heavens. One of
Okay.
the seven heavens, according to your scholars, is the known universe.
Okay.
And he made the stars and everything therein.
Okay. So yeah,
The
there you
earth
go.
was made first. So say it now that the earth is older than the universe. Say it.
If that's what the Quran states, I believe what the Quran
But
states.
say the statement.
I'm not. I know. I believe you're saying. I don't speak for myself. I'm speaking for the Quran, from what the Quran says. Yeah.
So say it. I want you to
Therefore,
say it.
science would say
What
that's
surah
an
is that?
error.
What surah is that?
Surah
So
Al-Baqarah,
science
ayah
would say
29.
that's an error. So science will say that's an error. The science says the universe is much older than the earth. So the Quran is an error according to science.
The Quran says that Allah created the earth. Then the word then means and then. If I say Christian Malik
Quran. Shame
drank
on you.
coffee and then
You
he ate a
misquoted the
sandwich,
Quran.
you know
Shame
that I
on
drank
you.
coffee first.
You misquoted the Quran. Shame on you.
How did I misquote it?
Read it properly.
I'll put it right here for everyone to see it. This is being recorded, by the way, so
You can look all the way.
By the way, Christian Malik, I was listening to some scholars discussing this error in the Quran, and they went to the Arabic to make it clear that yes, the Quran teaches in
here
this
we go.
passage.
Let's look at the verse.
Before the universe.
Can you see the verse, King Baldwin?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this error many times.
Look, he is the one who created everything in the earth for you. Then he turned towards the heavens, forming it into seven heavens. And he has
How does it prove?
perfect knowledge of all things.
Where does it prove your point, man?
Okay,
That's perfectly said. That's much better. Thank you very much.
Look. He created everything in the earth for you.
Absolutely.
Then he
Then
turned towards the
That's a
heavens,
sequence.
forming it into seven heavens.
Okay.
What does
That's
then
after the
mean?
earth.
What does then mean?
So what are you trying to say? That the universals. So what are you
Are
trying to
you
say?
are you
See, not,
pretending?
Are you trying to? What are you trying to say? The
he's
universe was created
pretending.
before Earth. Is this
See,
your little
Christian
point?
Malik,
This
see
is the
what they're doing
seven.
is the
This is
same
the
old
seven
tactic.
heavens that was created after, because here it says then,
Yeah, and I
right?
completely
The
agree with
earth
it.
was
I completely
created,
agree with it.
then the seven
Do you
heavens.
think that your little mind, there's been bigger minds than you, have seen this verse? Don't you think they've tried to contradict it and tried to prove it false?
Christian
You
Malik,
silly
let me
man.
know when I get rid of this guy. He's wasting our time, sir. He's wasting our time.
Yeah. Do you know how? Do you know how many?
He
Do you
said
know
the
how many?
To
scientists.
answer the question,
Do you know how many? Do you know how many?
is Jesus the God of Adam and Moses?
Right.
Now he's deflecting again. He's
Because
deflecting.
you can't talk about your own religion. You can't. You're scared
He
to
wants
talk
to
about
keep
your own
deflecting.
religion.
No, you don't have permission to deflect
You're
unless we
scared
give
to
it to
talk
you.
about your
Let
own
brother,
religion.
let brother Taki wants to talk, man.
Yeah,
Let
hold on,
him get
brother.
a word in.
Hold on. I'm sorry to divert it away from your live, but Sammy, I've sent you a DM for Rita's live. She speaks Arabic. She's an ex-Muslim who used to live in Saudi Arabia. Go speak to her now. Don't be a coward. Defend your religion against Rita.
That's no problem. I'll do that.
Yeah, check your DM. Do you have my DM?
And you know what? Just imagine, I'm not that knowledgeable. Just imagine you lot met someone that was
Yeah,
knowledgeable.
now you're
No,
backtracking.
he's
So
not. No, he's
hold
not
on.
knowledgeable.
Everyone stop. So he's been
imagine you
jumping
met
in and
someone
out of
that's
lives,
knowledgeable.
trying to defend his religion. And now when I bring him Rita, who
Okay.
speaks Arabic,
Okay.
she lived in Saudi
I
Arabia.
don't speak fluent Arabic though. That's the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's gonna teach you, bro.
Does she speak English?
Yes, she does. She's very nice as well. She's
Oh,
a very nice
perfect.
lady.
That's perfect then. That's perfect.
So go to your DMs.
Taki,
I want
can
to
you
see.
invite her to our live too,
See how much
sir?
people. See how much. See how
I'm
much.
gonna be honest.
See how much of you
Rita,
lot I rattle.
Rita has like 80 viewers right
come
now,
on. I've
and
been on
she's.
live. I've been on live about 4 or
No
5
problem, no
times, and
problem.
I've rattled you lot already.
Yeah, you're just embarrassing yourself.
I'm gonna go and check it out now.
Yeah, go
He's
to
been
your live.
embarrassing himself for the
I
last
cooked
couple
this guy
hours.
already.
Yeah, I know, bro. He's a waste of time.
You cooked me. You can't answer.
No,
the
I
question.
cooked you already.
You're scared to
Now
talk
go
about
and
the-
get
you're
cooked
scared
by
to
a
talk
woman.
about the-
Go
Go and
get
get cooked by a
You're
woman.
scared to talk about your God, bro.
Women are below
You are-
men in your religion, right? There we go. Hey guys, it's not gonna end good for him if he goes to that live. He's gonna be in
Yeah,
shambles.
I've
from
already
Rita.
booted him out, so he can go in. He can
You
go
know,
to
you
that
know who
live.
Rita is?
No,
Okay,
you have
I'm
to
gonna.
introduce her. Introduce her to us when she gets a chance.
She. I think she just stays in her lives. She challenges every single Muslim, like the big Dawa people, to come up, and they won't go up against her.
Yeah, we need to talk to her.
She knows it back to front, like every single little.
Yeah, we need.
thing.
We need to talk to her when you get a chance. Introduce her to us.
I'm gonna DM her.
But my point
her
is,
live.
Christian Malik, this guy was saying that scientists couldn't find any scientific errors in the Quran.
hmm
So we showed him one. The Quran teaches that Allah created the earth before the heavens. And he says, well, if that's what the Quran says, it's true. I said, but the scientists say that's an error. He said, I don't care what the scientists say. So in his mind, that means he's refuted people.
Mm.
Does that make any sense? Did he
Yeah, of
leave?
course it does. Of course it does. This is what they do. I wanted him to say yes, the earth is older than the universe, but he was so embarrassed
say
over
that.
his religion.
Hmm.
He's so embarrassed over his religion, and then he tried to do the Arabic as a lie, because here it says clearly, and it says the word ummah. That's the word here, ummah, and it says moreover and after, and then he moved up, and then he created. It's a sequence, but he tried
Right.
to say, "Oh, you got the wrong translation. You don't know the Arabic." And this is where this brother came in, and he said, "Oh, okay. You want to talk about Arabic? Come and get cooked by this Christian sister. Come in alive, like, 'cause since you're." He exposed him. This Sammy guy, he jumps from life to life to life to life to life. He's probably here. Me, out of all the people, I don't have much things, because this is the second day that I'm doing it, right? I get like 10 people
Right.
watching. Sometimes it's 40 people. Sometimes it's 15. Sometimes it's 5. Sometimes it's 4. So it's just fluctuating.
Mhm.
This is what it's doing. And plus, I'm still learning how to keep the rules of TikTok. I don't know the rules
Right.
and how harsh I can be. I don't know. So all of this I'm learning. But the viewers will
Sure,
get
sure.
up. The viewers will get up. People, because the more people that watch, when I jump on, they're gonna come. The AI told me how to do it anyway. It's only a matter of time. And plus, I'm
Mm.
doing these goals where they say, oh, go on TikTok for 2 hours, or go on TikTok for this, or get the flare card, and all these little tricks that I'll do in this, boom. Because
Right.
we're all one community. Like, you see someone that will come here, watch me, then they'll go and watch someone else, and they watch someone else. And there's so many. The more of us, the merrier. Because some people, they might
Right.
like more militant Christians like us. Some people might like more soft
Right.
ones. So some people might
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
the English accent. Some people might like an American or that's how it is, bro. There's different flavors. This is why we're so international.
Right.
You know,
I got it.
why not talk to Muslim scholar like Muslim Lantern if you have courage? Because Muslim Lantern ran away from my brother. Muslim Lantern refuses to debate my brother. Why doesn't he debate my brother? Because if you invite Muslim Lantern here, I will invite my brother. Muslim Lantern will run away. And I will
Plus,
cook
we
him.
cooked him yesterday. He got cooked yesterday.
No, he's
He
talking about
completely
Muslim Lantern.
butchered.
The guy, he's talking about Muslim Lantern. The guy that was talking about the one that
Isaiah
no
53:10.
he got destroyed by
Isaiah.
Jay Dyer, like terribly, like
Okay.
the one that talks about the micro thing, micro PENIS. That's Muslim
Oh,
Lantern.
okay. Now you got to go.
That's Muslim
Okay.
Lantern.
Gotcha. Ah.
Muslim, we have videos of Muslim Lantern. He's been obliterated
Right.
by everyone, and he refuses to
Right.
debate the heavyweight champions like Sam Shamoun and stuff like that. He refuses to go there and debate them, man.
Right.
Rita mutes people and gets angry. I don't know, man. I only mute people if you guys are coming up here and you start cursing and talking like your prophet taught you, or if you are,
Right.
I don't know.
Manifesting, being rude, over talking, panicking,
hmm
and all this kind of, and changing the topic constantly. Yeah, you're gonna get removed.
No, the guy is saying that I've been drinking too much whiskey. He thinks I'm drunk. Like this is
So now,
crazy,
so that's
man.
another insult.
It
What's his
is.
name so I
This is
can
what they
block him?
do. All they do is insult.
Yeah, no,
Because
that's good because I want to. I love to block. So who said that?
yeah,
Who said that? Oh, this guy
anyone who insults is
gets
gone. So
blocked.
this guy needs to go. This Mujahid guy here.
I
Let,
just
let me
blocked
help
him.
him out. Let me help him out. Let me help him out. I think, did you block him?
Yes.
Let me see. Let me block him.
See, they have to learn all this insulting in the audience is contaminating the room.
Sir, you see when you block someone, did they give you an option where it says block them from future lives?
They give me that option.
They gave you?
No.
Oh, really? So when you block
And I'm just
someone, it
you
should
could
have a note there that says they're blocked for future lives. Okay,
no,
so
you're
I
the
need to do
owner.
that.
That's you need to do that.
Okay.
I can block them, which also has an effect that every time they start manifesting, it's not free. There's consequences for being disrespectful in our life, and that is you get blocked. Now, when you get a hold of them, you can block them for good.
Exactly. I'm only doing this to, like, after I do this, they're going to give me some more flares and stuff like that. Who is this
Good.
guy? Okay.
See, I call it purifying the room by having positive people here. All the negative people get blocked because they're contaminating the room. I don't like all that contamination issue. I want positive people who are interested in seeking truth. If they're not interested in seeking truth, then they got to go.
We got a guy here.
All this insulting.
Yeah, what's up?
CJ. How are you doing, sir?
I'm okay, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. Are you Muslim?
No.
What are you?
Now I'm ready to read the Bible because you know, eventually it will. You're Christian, I guess. I can see the cross.
Christian. But you don't
Yeah,
know
because
you don't know a lot about Christianity?
yeah, I'm fresh new to it, so I have to read it myself. I understand there is many sects as well. Every religion has many sects, so I have to read it myself. But maybe I have to do justice and read it, because all roads lead to the Bible. You know, Jewish, they reject him. Muslim, they also twisted the truth. So, but then also I have, because you know, I wanna be just quick. So how can I say it? Who is the if the God, just to your knowledge, is the God you believe in creator of or in control of the evil also?
In control of the what?
What do you mean by control of the evil? What do you mean, sir?
How can I say it?
Our God does
I,
not create evil. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I guess because I can say it, but I don't want to waste too much time. I don't know who are you. So it's basically I can understand the Jesus part when there's ultimate love, like no one else, and the turns the other cheek. I can understand. It's basically, you know, what did he do on the cross? Did he complain? No, he accepts.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of breaking the no. It's I see the Bible as very esoteric book. Is no many will understand it. Certain things I cannot even say because you would get angry because you
Do
don't
you know how
understand
I
it.
understood the Bible, sir?
Mm.
I studied the Old Testament.
Here we go. And
And
what it
then from
says
studying
in
the Old
the
Testament, I became a Christian
what is
without
that
even I became a Christian from the Old Testament without even looking at the New Testament. The Old
and what
Testament
is
told me everything I needed to know.
it the book of Ezekiel when it says he is the creator of good
You just
and
have to study the Old Testament, sir.
yeah, yeah, I guess I have to do
See, I can
search
tell you
myself.
don't have a good knowledge of the Bible. That's why and I can't help you with that right now. Matter of fact, it's not even the topic of the room. What I
Yeah.
would recommend for you is you need to start listening to Sam Shimon. Sam Shimon does a fantastic job with people like you.
All right.
He does.
Thank you.
That's his ministry.
Thank you very much.
That's not my ministry, by the way. My ministry is to expose Islam.
Yeah, he's he's gone. He
That's
left.
it.
He left. Attacker, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. We're just talking.
Yeah. Yo, Christians or Muslim?
Christian.
Okay. Do you believe in the Holy Trinity?
Do I believe
You
in
asked
what?
us were we a Christian, right? Do you know what Christians believe, sir?
There are a lot of people who identify themselves as Christians but don't believe that they believe in Christ.
They're not
I don't care. They're not
they're not
Christians.
Christians then.
Let me re-ask the question. Do you know what a Christian is? I did not
Um,
ask you about people that call themselves Christians. Do you know what a Christian is?
He's gone.
Is he still there? He's gone? Okay.
No, he's gone.
Hmm.
So let's
I wanted him to explain the Trinity to me. I want to see if he even understood that.
right. Right. I think we got another person coming up.
Hi guys.
How you doing, Madness? Are you a
Yeah,
Christian
right.
or
Yeah.
a Muslim?
Are you Christian?
Yeah, I'm a
I
Christian.
I really please forgive me for being so presumptuous here. I really kind of looked at you and thought this guy's Muslim. You probably know because you have a beard, maybe all the usual tropes. And then I kind of thought, is this a new thing where the guys that Muslims are coming up pretending they're Christian? Is it a new thing? And you get my point, yeah?
No, they've been doing this forever.
No, I don't think
Sometimes they pretend to
that
be
a Muslim is
Christians.
I don't think that a Muslim is intelligent enough to pretend to be a Christian.
All right. Okay. Oh, so you are a Christian.
Yeah, I've had a few do that, but yeah, I hear you.
Because I hear, I do
They
know.
done that? How can they do that if they can't reason?
Well, no, I've noticed so many tactics. I'm just noticing all these new tactics, and the new one is
Yeah.
the three chickens. And you've seen the whole three chicken thing, and they're copying from each other. I'm like, guys, be
I've
original.
seen them pretend to be atheists. That's common.
There's
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Okay, I'll tell you what it was. I just discovered. Do you know Jay Smith? I'm assuming you know Jay Smith, yeah? No,
Yes, we know Jay Smith.
Yeah, I think he's very well considered and thought out in how he presents these arguments. I never find him offensive or disrespectful. He presents evidence. And if the evidence doesn't stand up, it doesn't stand up to refute his argument. Do you know what I mean? But don't go into ad hominems and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I personally know Jay
Yeah.
Smith, and I worked with him for years.
Okay.
And
I've seen him in Speaker's Corner a couple of times.
even though Jay Smith is super polite, they try to unalive him.
Really? He mentioned that actually in a
He's
video.
got a scar here on his neck like this. He usually covers it with like a handkerchief.
Because he's too near the truth.
Yeah. So in real life, like you cannot go to like the Lion's Den, like Speaker's Corner, and just be like very hippie. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
loves
yeah.
you, da, da, da. They would finish you. You gotta be militant. You gotta be
Yeah.
like Bob the Builder,
Yeah.
Jay Smith, he stands up on the ladder
Yeah.
and he's got that old school 18th century voice. Like when you go to Speaker's Corner, you can literally hear him by McDonald's.
He bellows, yeah, you're
By
right.
McDonald's, you can hear him. His voice just echoes.
Oh, totally. The way he used to be great. Yeah, you're absolutely.
Yeah. So Jay Smith is a good guy. He's very intellectual, meaning you can get material from Jay Smith, but you have to sit down and listen to him talk, and he takes his time explaining. It'll be like a 2-hour session, and then you have your note there, and you can take down the questions.
Yeah, he's the teacher.
Or then you have someone like Sam Shamoun, where they're quicker with it. They're more like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I'm not
Christian
mad
Prince,
on
these guys are
Sam
more
Shamoun,
snappy with it.
Yeah. I don't like
But,
I don't like his personality, Sam Shamoun. He's just too aggressive. He doesn't work for me. He doesn't resonate with me, that kind of teaching.
You wicked tool of the devil.
I just thought, but I'll tell you the reason I brought up Jay Smith was because I watched this video earlier, and I do look at a lot of Jay Smith stuff. I rate him as a scholar, as a person. He's not offensive or disrespectful. I think but he did kind of point on what you just said. He did come up with a lot of threats to his life because he was getting too near the truth. But what I watched tonight, and I went and done a bit of research on it, was about the comparison between a lot of the Quranic text and Christian Syriac hymns. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And
So
Yeah,
Quran chapter
that's what it
Quran
is.
chapter 19, Quran chapter 19, 20 and 21.
Yeah.
Basically the Birmingham Quran, the 30.
the folios, yeah.
Yeah, the folios. All of that in the Birmingham Quran, all of that is Christian stories.
Well, I taught that before. Actually, that was my original argument about against that. Was sorry, guys, you're not giving me something original here. These are three or four. I can't remember. It was 3 or 4 stories. One about Mary, one about the cave, and one about Moses, I think. And I can't remember what the fourth one. But so the Christian stories are like, and then of course that's been kind of debunked. Not debunked, but they say the skin that was written on could have been written after Muhammad. Because so they can't carbon date the ink, but they say the skins, the pig skins or whatever sorry, I'm not sure what animal skins that were used. It could have been stored. They could only
Before he was born.
Eh? It could have been
Before he was born.
before he was born. Yeah. So it's not a definitive proof of and so it's more likely coming from Uthman. And in the I think in the Birmingham Folios, they use a thing called spacers. It's like a V shape that we would use as full stops today, and they only came in the time of Muhammad, or sorry, in the time of Uthman. So there is a lot. There's a lot of people leaving Islam, and what I notice with Islam is just as an observer at the moment, it's almost like the bee sting just before it dies. Or an animal, but just in that last kind of throw of when it knows it's going. That's what I feel we're seeing. That's such a triggering now is people know that I think in their gut they know the truth, but they can't let go and say it. So they're struggling.
Yeah, but because you have to, because me and King Baldwin, we've studied the Sharia, and we can't really talk about that on TikTok. Obviously, this is not the platform for it. But we could do a session on YouTube, which me and King Baldwin will be doing a session on YouTube talking about the Sharia extensively. But we're talking about two different things, bro. Because I can leave Christianity right now. I'm be an atheist. My family won't change at all. I'll still have the same friends. The community that I'm part of, I have nothing to lose when it comes to on a social basis. But when it comes to these guys, about the apostasy law, and obviously you will bring dishonor to the family, and you will be rejected, if not even unalived. So we're talking about two different peoples. I know many Muslims. I even called them Muslims, but he left Islam. He's Bengali. He eats bacon sandwiches and all of that. But he's like, oh, bro, I gotta go to the mosque, bro. I said, why?
Yeah,
"Oh,
there's
my
a
dad's
lot of
going
fear
to the
there.
mosque." But
it's
he
huge
does
fear.
not. But all of the brothers, the friends, everyone thinks he's Muslim. I'm the only one in the whole area that knows that he's not. He said, I don't believe in none of these things. And I said, why don't you just tell them? He said, bro, do you know what happened to me?
Yeah.
And I was like, and when he told me, I was like, man, this was about 11 years ago. But obviously, studying the Sharia, I know exactly what will happen to him. And the thing is, how we have like fake pastors,
Yeah.
and they do prosperity gospel, and they're in it, it for the money,
Absolutely.
but they actually don't believe in God. There's a Muslim version of that, like Ali Dawah. Ali Dawah does not believe in God, but
And
they have
he's
something
recently.
good going forward. Like Muhammad Hijab, he doesn't believe in God,
I think
but
Muhammad
there's too
Hijab is a
much
bit different.
monetary gain. And I see this monetary gain within Christian apologetics people. I'm not naming any names. They do fantastic work, but they're in it for money more than anything else. Nowhere, because when I go on their lives, they're like, oh, go on my profile. There is no PayPal. I've got 11,000 subscribers. There is no PayPal. There is no give me money here, give me money there. There is no roses here in the corner, give me roses. I won't ask for money ever, because this is preaching the gospel. Do you get what I'm saying? This is free, my friend. This is free. The Lord will take care of me. But I'm not in it for the money. Some people, they want money, they want fame. Me, I do it to expose evil cults. This is why I do it. To preach the gospel, bring people to Christ. This is why I do it.
Can I ask what Christian you are? What kind of denominational Christian you are?
I'm a universal.
Would you say no denomination? I'm a follower of Christ.
No, I'm a universal Christian.
Right, but but not of a church. You're not of a
Yes, I do follow a church. Is the oldest church.
right. Which one would that be?
When Jesus Christ said to Peter, "In this rock I will build my church,"
Yeah.
that's the church that I'm from.
Okay. And my name is Peter, by the way.
Amazing,
Have
amazing.
you seen The Chosen?
The Chosen.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely fantastic. The Chosen.
Absolutely, it is brilliant. I tell you a funny story. I was sitting having a coffee at my local coffee shop today.
Wait, before you carry on, did
Sure.
you get emotional?
Say again?
Did you get emotional? What?
Oh, it's. I tell you what. Yes, it's stunning. It's an amazing.
I got emotional. I was like to my wife. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!"
Yeah,
someone
no,
I
it's.
think I'm gonna
I do
cry.
know.
Like, I was like, "What?"
But do you know one of the other things that made me emotional about it? And I was saying this to somebody today. There was a guy sat next to me at a coffee shop, and he had a book, and the book said "The Bible Simplified." And I know him. I was to say it out to. He uses my coffee shop regularly, so I started a conversation with him today for the first time, based on the book he was reading. And then we had a bit of a conversation about. He's Catholic, I'm Irish, so we're both from Catholic background. We were having a chat about The Chosen. But what I like about one of the things I like about The Chosen, I'm halfway through season 2. I think season 7 is going to be released in 27. But what I like about it, it's completely self-funded. There's no big, mega production company or American company behind it funding. I like that. So there's no dilution of how it's going to be produced and made because of money. The way American, things are made because the money will dictate what we're actually getting, what message we're getting. So I quite like that. So at some point, and I have a little bit of money spare, I will drop her £10 or £20. I'm not working, but I like to support that kind of methodology and that model of self-funding. So yeah, I think it's brilliant. So. But yeah, so I kind of got caught up in this whole kind of thing when I seen about the story in the surah in where it talks about the afterlife in rivers of milk and honey. I don't know, have you seen that? And the hymn from Syria, the Christian hymn in Syriac, is almost identical. Is it saying milk? Rivers of milk and wine that flow in the land from the honey from the cup. It's almost like that. I mean, we're not just little similarities.
And how about the titles that were stolen from Jesus?
Tell me, go on. Oh well, I think the word.
When Allah says, "I am the first and the last."
Is that? I didn't.
Yeah, Allah says, "I am the first and the last, the beginning
Really?
and the end."
Oh my God.
Yo
Allah
guys,
calls himself
can
the
I ask a
first.
question?
The first and the last. One second. Allah
Yeah,
calls
tell me
himself the first and the last.
where is that?
And then there's a hadith, There's a
Yeah.
hadith where
Yeah.
Muhammad is saying what Allah said.
Mm.
Allah said, I was hungry and you didn't feed me. I was thirsty and you didn't give me. I was hungry. I was thirsty. You didn't give me nothing to drink. And then they say, Allah, when was you hungry and we didn't feed you? And he goes, if you do it to my followers, you're doing it to me, like stuff like that. And I'm like, what? That is
Really?
word for word what Jesus said.
Really? Oh, so there's really directors. I have noticed a lot. I think one of the things I noticed last week in the surah about Jesus, where it says, we sent the word, we sent a word, and they've just changed it. From John, it says, in the beginning was the word, and they've said a word. I thought, and I've had this debate with them, and of course they don't want to hear it. But when I went on a Muslim Live tonight, and I hadn't been on it before, and I brought up the thing about the Christian Syriac hymns, they almost shut the light. They just really, they didn't know where to go with me, because I'm not confrontational in my approach, And I said, sorry, can you just have a look at this? Is almost word for word from this Christian Syrian hymn about similar to your surah. And they just went, look, I think I'm going to shut the live down. And I thought, okay, guys, if I put some seeds, you go, guys, and let them be watered. And that's all I do is I put seeds. All I want is people to come to the truth. Just come to the truth. It may be an uncomfortable truth and hard for you to let go of your old truth, but the truth will always be the truth. And I think there's just too many flaws and places where I see the text fall down in Islam. You know, that's it.
We've got a guy here called It's
wrong. Yeah.
how you doing,
Can
sir?
I just ask a question? I was like studying and stuff in the Bible, but I just don't understand something because, like in Genesis, like 6. Wait, let me see in my. Yeah, in 6:19, like it says, like bring 2 of every kind of animal, and then in 7, 2 and 3, it like said take 7 pairs of every clean animal. Like, so what is it, like 7 or 2? What number did Noah take?
What do you mean?
Like when he was in his ark, in Genesis 6:19 and 20, he said take 7 pairs of take 2 of every kind of animal. But in 7,
You're gonna have
7,
to
2
read
and
it.
3,
Where is it? Genesis what?
the first one is Genesis 6:19 and 6:20.
You know, it's a semantics argument. My friend, I'm going to have to go because it's late and I need to get some sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not. I'll give you a follow question and I'll catch up with you again because you're interesting. I haven't seen you on here before. Have you been away for a while?
Oh, this is my second day.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this is my second day. I've
but you
debated since 2011, like back in the day, Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, but you've got 11,000 followers here, no?
Oh yeah, this is because I was just editing videos and doing videos and stuff like that.
All right, okay. All right, sorry, what's your name?
Christian Malik.
Christian, okay. Christian, I'll catch you again, Damien, yeah?
Okay, God bless you, Peter.
Yeah, you too, and to your guests as well. See you again, all right.
So in Genesis, so he took both. With different numbers for different types of animals, according to Genesis chapter 6, sorry, and Genesis chapter 7. Noah took a pair, so that's 2, of each kind of unclean animal, and he also took, but he took 7 pairs, 14 of all clean animals and birds. The larger number of clean animals was for future sacrificial worship after the flood. Unclean animals, a pair, 2, each of its kind, male and female. Clean animals and birds, 7 pairs. So unclean was 2.
Yeah.
And clean was 7.
But when I'm reading, that I'm not trying to do like attack you or something, but it says like God tells Noah to take 2 of every animal. So what command did Noah follow? His own command or God's command? Because he took 14 in total. So
Yeah, and then did you read Genesis 7?
Give me a minute.
Did you read Genesis 7?
I did not.
Yeah. So so Genesis 7, it says, the Lord said to Noah, go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every animal that is clean, a male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and female. He said take 7 first of clean and unclean. So you need to read it from Genesis 7, brother.
Okay, I got Genesis 7. I got your point. But if God said take 2 animal, why does he change it later, like to 7? at Genesis 6. He said like take 2, then he changed it at 7. Like that's kind of confusing for me.
No, not really. Not really. You need to read the story. You need to read the story in its context.
No, I
Because
mean
in
like why
Genesis
did he
7,
change his word?
in Genesis 7, he wasn't in the ark yet. God is giving him instructions. Do this, then do this, then do this, then do this. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Yeah. Yes, I understand, yeah. But the issue isn't like when Noah entered the ark. It's like that God like changed the instructions, yeah.
Yeah.
In Genesis 6, before the flood, God said take two of every animal. Then just one chapter later, like he said, take 7 clean and 2 unclean. So why did God give like 2 different numbers for the same command?
No, he said he said take 2 of every animal, right?
Yeah.
And these are the animals that he says take 2 of every animal, 2 of every kind of every animal, of creatures that move along the ground, and this and that. And then he says, so the 2 animals, they are 2 unclean animals, and then take 7. So this Genesis 6 is right at the end. This is Genesis 6, Genesis 6, verses 19 and 20, right at the end. And then you carry on reading, because what you got to remember, in the Bible there was no verses. There was on Genesis 6, Genesis 7. It was the whole story like this. So you need to read it in its entire context. Does that make sense, brother? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
God wasn't done talking to Noah.
Wait, so you're saying God
Look,
wasn't
God, this is God talking. This is God talking. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, and you and your sons and your wife and your son's wife with you. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come with you, to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food to be eaten. And then he says, and the Lord then said to Noah, go into the ark, you and your family, because I have found that I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, a male and its mate, 1 pair for every kind of unclean animal, a male and female, and also the 7 pairs of every kind of bird. Right?
Yeah. So he took like 7 unclean animals and 2
No, 7
7
clean
clean
animals.
animals.
7
Yeah,
clean.
and 2
God told them to take 2 animals, right? A pair, male and female, of every animal. But then God specifically told him, so the 2 animals unclean, it doesn't mean that the animals are, it's like, you know, the red heifer needs to be perfect. An animal needs to be perfect for the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So the 2 animals that are unclean, these are the animals to save. These are the animals that he wants to collect to put in the ark. The 7 animals is for the sacrifice after the flood. This is what God asked. So the 2 animals is what Noah's doing to save the animals. But the 7, these are special animals that God asked Noah to get. Aside from the 2 that he said, still take 2 animals, male and female, And when you go into the ark, make sure you bring 7 clean animals. This is for the sacrifice.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like, but like, if he said like 7 clean after that, why didn't he just say it like in one
Oh, because
sentence?
it's two contexts. Two contexts. One
But
context is to save the animals, male and female. You can get any animal you want. It doesn't have to be clean, perfect, ready for sacrifice. It could be like a wolf, male and female. Bring him there. Bring him there. But the 7 pair of every kind of clean animal. This is not every single animal. These are animals that are made because these are animals that are made for the sacrifice.
so they're like it's for the sacrifice. Like the 7 are just for the sacrifice.
Yes.
I understand. Yeah, that's a common explanation. But like Genesis 6:19 still says like 2 of every kind of all
That's to
flesh
save.
without.
That's to save.
Yeah, but without mentioning any clean or sacrifices. So like
First get the animals to save, like I told you. When that's done,
okay,
now get the 7 animals for the sacrifice of each kind. We're talking
okay,
about 2 different things here. Animals are going in a boat, right? But
yeah,
there's two contexts. One context is save 2 animals of each kind. Okay, he's done that. Now and then, because when you read, then the Lord said to Noah, go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, a male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and its mate, right? And also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female, this, and that. These are 2 different things. One is to save, and the other one is for the sacrifice.
Hmm.
My question is like if Genesis 6 already gave Noah the command to take 2 of every kind of animal, why does Genesis 7 give a new command with different numbers and new categories like clean and unclean and birds?
The reason why he says clean is because the animal is supposed to be sacrificed. And the unclean animal, it doesn't matter if it's unclean, it's to save.
So it has to be clean for the sacrifice.
Yes.
Okay, so if the purpose was sacrifice, why does the other verses itself say the purpose was to keep them alive, not to sacrifice them?
They're both to be kept alive.
Wait, what?
The
Could you repeat
unclean
that?
animals, which is a pair of 2, one of each kind, male and female, that's to save in the boat. The clean animals, 7 pairs, 14 of each, male and female, then extra pairs were for future sacrifices. They're both to go in the boat. The unclean, 2 of each, and the clean animals for sacrifice in the future.
Okay, so you're saying the unclean were like the ones that they kept, yeah? The only.
And then they let them go. After the flood, the unclean animals went.
So, like they just went. How do they know which ones are the clean after the ark because of the flood? Like the unclean could have gotten clean? Like,
Oh, because stuff like a horse or a pig or a camel or these are all unclean animals.
oh, so you're talking like that. Okay, I thought you meant like unclean, meaning like
Yeah, like
washed.
like a lion and all of these things. These are
Oh,
giraffe, whatever animal. These are not animals to sacrifice.
right. I understood Noah sacrificed some of the clean animals after the flood.
Yeah, the clean animals and birds. These are to sacrifice. Not vulture. This is not a clean animal.
But like that raises some questions. Like, you get it? If God wanted Noah to keep all species alive, why allow sacrifice that kills some animals right after saving them? Doesn't that seem like to go against the purpose or of like
No, not
cleaning them?
really, because because this is why they gave. This is why God said, "Get 7 pairs."
Huh? Could you repeat that?
This is why God asked Noah to get 7 pairs.
So he sacrifices 2 of them.
Might sacrifice. Yeah, you don't know how many. You don't know how many he sacrificed. And an unclean animal, animal that's not ready, is it's the young calf that gets. Even with the clean animals, if there's like a old sheep and old sheep, male and female, when they give birth to the lamb, when the lamb is a certain age, then that gets sacrificed. Not a old. They still go and they can have more babies.
Yeah, I
Baby
get you.
goat, baby sheep, baby. Because when they give birth, there's a litter. Loads of them come. Then you get one.
Like, yeah.
That's how it is. If you read Exodus,
But yeah. But like God told Noah to take animals for sacrifice, extra clean animals, yeah, for sacrifice.
and the animals came to Noah. Noah wasn't there grabbing animals. The animals were in a trance. God commanded the animals to go to him. It was a miracle.
Yeah,
The animals went to him. He didn't go to the animals. He just separated them. They were. A lion can be next to a deer. The lion wasn't going to eat the deer because this was a miracle, so much so that the animals were in a trance. It's like they were sedated, but they were still moving. If
yeah.
you read the
If like,
story
continue.
carefully, it's written like that.
Yeah, if the animals like came to Noah by themselves through God's command, yeah, why did God still told Noah to take 7 pairs of clean ones and 2 of unclean? Genesis 7. Was Noah like choosing them, or were they coming on their own?
No one was choosing them. He could see.
Okay.
If I bring to you chicken, for example, like 10 chickens, 20 chickens, and I say pick the good chickens out. The chickens are there. They're not going to run away. You're like, oh, okay, this chicken is good. This one is good. This one is good. Okay, these ones are not. Like this.
Yeah, so God like bring him 2 of every animal. He took 2 of every animal at the first, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then later he took another like 7 pairs. Did more
Mm-hmm.
animals come afterwards, or
Mm-hmm.
did the command change?
And what we're talking about here, we're not talking about now. Now, where you have pit bull, chihuahua, Rottweiler, da 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 da. I believe, this is my personal belief. I believe Noah's account was when it was the oldest ancestor. Like all the dogs in the world, different breeds of dogs, they come from the grey wolf, right? And then I don't believe there was a mule, for example, because a mule is the breeding between a donkey and a horse. Then you make a mule. I don't believe it was these hybrid animals of today. These were all the way in the back where it wasn't a lot of them. And Noah's Ark was a miracle where there was protection around the ark. It wasn't, oh, okay, let me make a boat, let me put loads of animals inside it. Men do it now. You know those big shipping containers?
Yeah.
And then you have like about 500 cars there. Do you know how much 500 cars and all of that? The way people travel and put stuff inside containers now, bro, it's crazy. Jets landing containers, all sorts of stuff, way more weight than that.
I mean, you sure do know your stuff. You know your stuff well.
I try,
And
brother.
I appreciate the help, but
No problem,
I have
brother.
another question.
Go ahead.
If, like you said, hybrid animals like mules didn't exist yet, when did they appear? Like, were they created like later naturally, or did God allow new species to form after the flood?
Well, these animals were made through human breeding, right? Like farmers. For example, like the tomato. The tomato is new breeding. The banana, the tomato, like all these things are new when you genetically mix these seeds together and then you grab different apples and stuff like that. Back in Jesus' time, the flour was different. There was no banana. There's so many stuff that didn't exist. Let me try and find here.
Watermelon?
Exactly. There you go.
You're totally right. Yeah, that many plants and animals we have today didn't exist in modern form in ancient times. Even dogs.
For example, tomato was first cultivated by the Aztecs as early as 700 AD. So 700 years after Jesus, we have tomato. And the same with animals. Let me check this one here. The pit bull breed was first developed in early 19th century in the UK, the pit bull.
Yeah.
So all these animals and fruits and vegetables and all these things are new. But you have a common ancestor of all of these things. The common ancestor of the dog is the wolf. So Noah didn't grab all these dogs, he just grabbed wolf. Like cow, there's the common ancestor cow, there's common ancestor dog, there's common ancestor feline. You know, back in, the saber tooth like this with the big teeth?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the grandfather of all the felines. Okay? All right, brother, I need to go.
yeah.
I need to
See you,
go
bro.
now. It's getting late where I am. God bless you. Follow, brother. We can carry on this talk. Any questions you have? Did I follow you?
Yeah. Thanks for the help. Yeah, thanks for the help.
No problem, brother. You can message me. You can message me privately if you have any questions. If I don't know, I'll do my research and we will find the truth together. Okay, brother?
I appreciate it.
Okay, God bless you.
Okay, Christian, man, get some rest.
God bless you, King Baldwin. Yeah, it's 2:15 now. I would say I was going to
Okay,
go to sleep, but I'm going to eat something. You know me.
there you go.
There you go.
Have a
All
blessed
right,
evening.
sir. God bless you
God bless you.
guys.
What do you think?